Good morning. We've just left Julian at our rest stop. Now we're gonna make it up over Mount Laguna. Last 3 days till the border. And we've had a bit of weather last night. Look at this, a bit of rain, water in the desert, and apparently up in the mountain that we're going over, potential snow. So, BC teacher has been wonderful, and this is, I guess, the last challenge for us on this amazing trail. We'll look around where we're going towards, up into those mountains.
We got a little rainbow here, which gives us a little smile on an otherwise funky weather day. We got this way, you'd think the weather was perfect and beautiful. And then if we come around the corner, you see there's still maybe some, it's supposed to have passed, but maybe some more little rain. It's just windy. The rain cloud there is pretty menacing, but still got the beautiful rainbow.
So we're up at elevation, maybe about 6,000 feet. And last night when it rained down where we were, it snowed up here. And as you can see in the shadier areas, there's still some snow left. So snow in the desert, I guess it is November, so to be expected somewhat. But this is how they get their moisture, I think. So it's been an interesting day. We just resupplied with some water and we're making our way down the trail. And to be honest, I didn't expect to see this much snow on the trail in Southern California. And by the looks of things, we're the only people who walked down this trail today because we're making steps for the first time on the snow. So, we're getting it all out here. Sort of fun way to finish, giving ourselves a little bit more adventure.
Made it to camp. You can see we're kind of in a little hole, which is good because we're protected from the wind, but we also have snow all around us. So we're winter camping. Pierre's always wanted to get me winter camping. Just set up the tent. We might just eat inside the tent tonight and hunker down because it is below freezing and quite cold. So, but it's a beautiful night. You can see the moon up there and a cloudless sky. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit warmer.
Good morning. We're having breakfast in our tent this morning. You can look around, maybe you can see our tent has got a good fair amount of ice from our breathing and condensation. It's a cool night. You can see some snow on the ground down there if we're lucky. It was a cool night, but we were able to stay warm. And just having breakfast in our tent keep us a little bit warmer before we start our adventure for the day. Second to last day of hiking towards the Mexican border. So we're pretty excited, even though we are cold.
Good morning. We just left camp and we're struck by how beautiful this is as we come around the corner. The sun has not risen yet. Got to start about 6:45. Plan to do about 23.5 miles today. And it's just so beautiful. Freezing cold, but beautiful. Gotta love it. Still some snow on the trail. The ground is pretty frozen. We're looking for some warmer temperatures today though. So, happy day. 2.5 days left.
Hey, how you doing? We just finished a break and getting back on the trail. It's a beautiful day. There's still a fair amount of, well, not a fair amount, there's still some snow on the ground. And the sun's out though, and it's warm, so you know, we can't complain there. And we've done 8 miles by first break. So that's gonna give us another 16 miles for the day to finish the day, around 24 miles today. But it's been a lovely day, definitely nicer weather this morning than yesterday morning. And then the views overlooking the desert are really quite something else. I'll try to show you a video of that momentarily. So this is us on top of Mount Laguna. And then if we pan over here, we're eventually going to be dropping down to the desert floor below. But cold and snow up here and dry and definitely warmer down there. It's a pretty interesting space. We just left our camp spot and we're on our last full day of hiking, heading south. Apparently we're in the Cleveland National Forest and we have 2 water places today, and then we'll be camping less than 10 miles from the border. We're going to try to take in the day, all the beauty, and reflect on our soon-to-be accomplishment. We're making our way to Lake Morena, about 6 miles. It'll be our water stop for the day, and then we'll press on, find our last camp site on the PCT, and then tomorrow is Monument Day. We just climbed down there into Hauser Creek Canyon and back up, and now we're making our way up the other side. This is the last, I promised to Renee, this is the last big climb. And then honestly, it's downhill to the border and maybe just 10 miles of that tomorrow. But a little bit of a road walk, another switchback, and then we get to the top.
We are nearing the end of our day and our journey. You can see way in the distance, that black line is the wall that divides the United States from Mexico. That's where we are headed. Little flatter terrain here. We climbed a lot of the afternoon, and now we're just kind of doing some little ups and downs, and have about maybe 3 miles to our campsite and 8 miles left tomorrow. So we had a really wonderful day to finish with. The last long day, that is. It was beautiful, sunny, mid-70s, so it wasn't too hot. And Renee was in no pain, which was wonderful. Pierre, how about you, Pierre? Pain today? Did you have pain today?
No.
No?
Pain.
Good. Yeah, so we finished probably about 26 miles today, and that'll position us right to do about 8 tomorrow and call this journey complete. Walking down the trail, sun is setting on our final night, last night on trail. What's nice about this time of year is that we get to walk through sunrise and sunset because the days are that much shorter. So it's a beautiful day.
Nearly full moon, looking towards Mexico. And here is our campsite. Last spot for this journey. That's a pretty nice spot. Got a nice pink sky in the background. It's sort of stuck on the edge of this ridge, which is pretty typical for where we've been. And then tomorrow, along the edge of this ridge line, we descend and then we make it over that way.
This is a day of lasts, or a couple days of lasts. Pierre is pulling down the tent for the last time on this trip. I say on this trip because it won't be the last. Though this tent might be the last of this tent, as Pierre's zipper is completely broken. We're hoping to see the sunrise as we have coffee this morning. Good, beautiful day, beautiful morning.
I shook out a spider that was in here, hon.
Ooh.
I know. It brought
That
it
means
back.
we slept with a spider.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Mm-hmm. At least it wasn't a tarantula,
We
right?
would have noticed that one.
Yeah. Coffee and last day sunrise.
Good morning. I don't know if you can see clearly. There's the wall up ahead. There's the border, about 5 miles away. There's train tracks we have to cross. This is Campo Valley. There's a general store someplace in there. And then the trail is done. We have great terrain to go over right now, rocks and scratchy plants just to help us have some great memories of the last morning of hiking. It's a beautiful morning, great temperature, and we're just filled with gratitude that we're here right now. It's really quite amazing to think about our accomplishment and all the people that's helped us along the way.